Don't tell that to the liberals today. They will be sitting there saying, you're getting sexually assaulted on the first date.
Game number 4.
Oh, no, if they had kicked the field goal, it would have been
Ignore that whole comment about sexual assault on the first date. Welcome to the showcase game on this channel. We've got the Kansas City Chiefs because, you know, why not?
Welcome back, Phantom. It's the October 9th
playing the
assault.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Is this a Hank? Oh, that's Hank.
And I chose the 2000 Tampa Bay away jerseys, also known as the Tom Brady Tampa Bay Buccaneers jerseys. Yeah.
This year, October 9th is on a Friday.
It's a good day for it.
Yes.
The Chiefs need to continue winning because the Raiders are right on their heels, and the Broncos still lead the division because the world loves Mark. Mark Phantom.
Phantom. On the side of his car, he has stamps of dead peace. Anyway.
The game loves.
I am sending a text message. I am sending a text message to my friend Adam, who was born on, you guessed it,
October 9th?
October 9th. Telling him about it so that maybe we'll get a view from him. I know a couple other people born on October 9th, but I can't send messages this late to them.
Well, Ryan was October 2nd, so.
Well, my daughter's October 1st, so they're both Libras as well.
Yes, they are. Oh, the crowd cannot come down with the big catch. It is now 3rd and 18 after that terrible catch.
L3. Speed, we're going to go slow, and then we're going to jump forward to the end of
Throw the ball. No, that's a sack.
So here we go. Kansas City Chiefs have won 2 incredibly easy games on this channel. And here comes the Buccaneers, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay?
Tampa Bay.
John, check your messages.
Soon to be Vinny X Wolf's favorite team.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think so.
Ed Shelbick. In the background, you will hear Vinny X Wolf, John
M. I get it because apparently 2 more guys showed the hell up.
Phantom Fighter. We're all getting our Week 14 games done.
I am.
Hand off to running back of unknown existence. Tackled by Buck Buchanan. Here's the fake Buccaneers. John Citro, William Scranton, Jack, somebody, Joe Womack, Tom Newen, Charlie Hardy, John Adams, and Al Greer. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are winning the NFC South as of right now with a record of 5-7-1.
And that will earn them the right to host the Bears if the playoffs begin today.
Earn the right to host the Chicago Bears. Of course, everybody in the AFC South for 2 more years. Oh, here's the Kansas City Chiefs, Bobby Bell, Buck Buchanan, Mel Branch. Linebackers, E.J. Holland, Cheryl Hedrick, Orville Hudson, and Phil Zera. Dave Grayson, Dwayne Wood, cornerbacks, Johnny Robinson, and Bobby Hunt, safeties. 2 more years for the NFC South to not have any teams that exist. And then finally, we're less than 2 years away. Let's call it a year and 5 weeks. We will finally have a team in the NFC South as the Atlanta Falcons will exist.
And I will be controlling them. I will give up the Cardinals, who I seem to do very well with.
And you will give up the Cardinals. And finally, for the first time in Sack to the Future history, Vinny X Wolf will have a team that's rated below crap.
Yeah, the Bills have been rated below crap most of the time, too, so I don't want to hear that.
That's true. The Bills were, like, awesome all 3 years.
In 1960, the Bills were 5-8-1, and in 1961, they weren't good either, so no. They have not been awesome.
They made the playoffs each one of those times. That's not crap.
Those are the only 2 years they made the playoffs.
Crap is 0-11-1.
And you won the Super Bowl with that team.
Guess what, Vinny? The score is
yeah,
now
but we were playing a really easy level.
10-9, folks. Again, the video is brought to you by October 9th.
October 9th.
October 9th.
And it had to have been fucking, like, it has to be that, because, I mean, I got the safety. I couldn't have designed this better than that. No?
And of course, back to pass.
We're gonna dedicate this video to everybody born on October 9th.
Phantom Fighter,
Near or
favorite
far?
quarterback of all time, Lynn Dawson.
Yes.
And guess what, Phantom? Your favorite quarterback just completed a pass for 20 yards.
Not surprised.
Simon is the receiver. And he gets hit right away, and for some reason, their guys can catch the ball after being hit right away. Lynn Dawson. Back to pass, hands off to... Wow, he gets tackled for no gain.
Jeez, I haven't played
Here's
Words
the
with
Chiefs
Friends
offensive
in several
line, John
hours.
Gillum, Ed Budd, Al Reynolds, Dave Hill, and Jim Kyer. Backs McLee Hill, Abner Hayes, Chris Buford, and something or other. Yeah, damn game's too fast.
Yeah, I know.
Well, there's Abner
You used to
Hayes
be able to
again.
announce everybody in Madden 18, first and last name, and have time to spare, but now you can barely get through any of it.
The fake Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Dan Lampier, William, John Novosek, Al Miller, Sonny Davis, John Lennon, and Dave Yon.
Sonny Davis.
Bill Wood, Tom Minter, Rex Harrison, and Wayne Fonts. Why are the Buccaneers good? Because that's a whole bunch of ex-retired players.
Yeah. They've made a lot of moves.
Lynn Dawson, back to pass. Guess what? Does he complete it? I'll give you a guess there, Phantom Fighter. The answer is yes, for 27 yards. To Chris Buford. Burford.
Burford, yeah.
A tight spiral. Have you already played the Chiefs twice, sir?
Vinny, I have.
What?
I will give you a guess as to when Mike Singletary's birthday is.
You know what? I was just going to go look up NFL players who were born on October 9th. And I'm going to say that Samurai Mike was born on October 9th.
1959.
Abner Hayes goes up the middle for 6 yards.
Trevor Matich.
Trevor Maddox.
61. Maddox.
ESPN. Okay, well, here is a full list from ProFootballReference.com. I'll try to intersperse it amongst Louis Fritsch, Lou Partlow from the Blast from the Past series, Dennis Gilda, V. Green, the ever-popular first name of V-E-E, V. Green, Paul Kittredge, Tex...
Abner Hayes, another 10-yard run.
Tex Irvin, Joe Pilconis, George Kennard, Dave DeFilippo, and Ken Hawley, all born on October 9th before 1920. Wow. In the 20s, 1923, Pete Weisman, and 1925, Paul Schultz. 1930, Hank Luricella, Glenn Holtzman. 32, Jim Halaska. He was a quarterback, folks. 34, Mike Summer.
Lynn Dawson's completed another pass. He's 3 for 3.
We are about 5 months away from October.
1935, John White. Now, I went to college with the John White, spelled differently, but that's not him. Fullback Larry Hickman as well. 1936, Art Anderson. In 1940s, John Catolis. 41, J.R. Williamson. And 43, Jay Cunningham.
Lynn Dawson's 5 for 5. First and goal at the 3.
No longer at 10-9.
1948, Gordon Bodell. 1949, Martin Imhoff. I know an Imhoff. West Side Nate. West Side. Also 49, Willie Franklin. Huh? Imhoff. Yeah. 1956, Ron Cruz. And 58, as we've already said, Samurai Mike. October 9th, 1958. 1960, Mike Weddington. 61, Trevor Maddox. 61, also Jeff Jackson. 62, defensive back John Hendy. It's always nice to get a Hendy. 1963, Jerry Quarna. And defensive back Kyle Morrell. 64, Solomon Wilcox, former Buffalo Bill.
Good news, Phantom. Lynn Dawson just threw a touchdown.
Was that good news?
I don't know.
65, Gary Richard and John Booty. Oh, and Brian Bonner and Booty, born on October 9th, 1965. 1966 wide receiver Mike Williams
We
and
have
tight
a
end
booth
Eugene
review.
Wright.
We have a booth review.
1969 linebacker Dwayne Sabb and Charles Jordan, wide receiver. 71 Pete Mitchell, the ever-famous Pete Mitchell from the Bengals. 72 Roman Oben and Maurice Kelly. 73 former Miami Dolphin AJ Affadile. And defensive back Dexter McLeon. Tackle Todd Fordham. 74 defensive end Kavika Pickman and Steve Neal.
Former Dallas Cowboy Kavika Pickman.
Running back in 78 George Lane. On October 9th, 1979, two NFL players that share that birthday with what we said earlier. Defensive back Shane Walton and defensive back Vernon Fox. Shane, my brother's name. How about that?
7-0 Kansas City over Tampa Bay.
1980 Kyrie's Hebert and linebacker Tyson Smith and linebacker Lance Mitchell, both in 81. 82 defensive back David Irons. 83 running back Deshaun Wins, tight end Michael Matthews. 84 tight end Keith Zinger. I cannot believe we're doing this whole video on October 9th. 1984 tight end Keith Zinger. I know, right? All it was popping up in my YouTube feed. It's strange how it happens. Center Jamie Richard.
Pop up in the YouTube on October 9th search.
October 9th better, yeah. 85 defensive end Jeremy Thompson and linebacker Darrell Washington. Also tight end Mickey Schuler. 86. 88 defensive back Anthony Gator. 1990 tackle Michael Bamiro. 91 cornerback Lou Young.
How many October 9th birthdays there are in the NFL?
Defensive tackle Garrison Smith. Well, the NFL's been around 100 seasons, so.
Yeah.
Defensive tackle Garrison Smith and guard Charles Leno. 92 running back Daniel Lasco. Tight end George Kittle. 49ers. Tight end George Kittle. 93. Wide receiver Anthony Miller. That would not be the one who played for the Chargers in the 90s. He's currently playing. And cornerback Corn Elder. Because Corn is the first name in the NFL. Right now. C-O-R-N. Not Corn as in Jonathan Davis and, you know, the music band, but 95 offensive tackle Cam Robinson and 96 wide receiver Keyshawn Johnson.
Wow, that's impressive.
That would not be throw me the damn ball, Keyshawn Johnson. That would be K-E-E. No, 1996. So throw me the damn ball was in the NFL at the time. This is K-E-E, Sean Johnson. And we're going to look at him in depth since he wears number 19. Born October 9th, 1996. Fresno State. It does not say he's related to Keyshawn, throw me the damn ball, Johnson. But I'm assuming he was named after him, and that's why he wears number 19. Of course, because he, who in 96 was a New York Jet, went to college in USC, Southern California as well. And this kid was born in Palo Alto. So, folks, he was born on October 9th.
And Dawson is 7 for 7. Averages 10 yards a carry. Abner Hayes runs for another first down.
Trying to get this back to the game. Here at the beginning of the fourth quarter, where the score is currently Houston Oilers first.
Almost forgot there were games actually going on. We'd spent so much time talking about October 9th.
And Dawson back to pass, throws, incomplete. Incomplete.
Look up significance of certain games and stuff like that.
Adam replied on my message saying he's a fan of the day. I would assume he is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give away how old he'll be on October 9th this year, but
younger than me.
Wide open in the middle, and the Jacksonville Jaguars get a touchdown. Incomplete. Score.
Guess what? Glenn Dawson threw 2 incomplete passes, and they're going to have to punt.
Scores now 16-15. Wow.
We might, at some point, discuss other random days, like, I don't know, June 28th or something.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm okay with that.
Not right now. Let's let Terrence call his game. October 9th day, yes. I'm telling you, you got to rename your video. Sacks of the Future, Week 15, blah, blah, blah. Subtitle, October 9th. Put it in the description. If not, I'm commenting. Wait, you know what? I'm doing that right now. I'll be right on your video to comment. Hold on.
Go! 70, Indy!
Oh.
Dicka.
Hedrick with the tackle.
Cheryl Hedrick.
Almost 2 quarters. The Chiefs have 100 yards, and the Buccaneers have 10.
Snap the ball. There's a flag on the play.
Oh, there's a sack, fumble, pick up by an offensive lineman. So it doesn't just happen to Vinny Wolf. The Buccaneers offensive lineman picks it up too.
No, the 49ers are getting away with it in the first attempt at our game.
And then you quickly had the game deleted, and then everything went
Well, it's because the Cardinals employ the Patriot way. You know what's weird about that is it'd be one thing if they were actually the defending champions, but we switched games so that there's no way to. I don't know who won the Super Bowl in the year we simulated. Phantom, do you remember?
Oh no, I have no idea. Oh, Landa gets away from one. Landa fumbles. What is this bullshit?
And folks, here goes the nice hearty conversation we had about October 9th as it now deteriorates into Maddenisms.
Is Phantom playing a game, or?
No, I can't say it's hard to say. Even though I should, because I don't have time, but I just can't stand the game
You played 1.5 games this time, so.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking about getting 2 in. But yeah, it was a game and a half, so it's 2.5.
Well, like I said, your next 2 games against the computer now, so at least that you don't have to worry about me ripping you off.
Nothing to look over.
Yeah. It's absolutely surreal, folks.
Receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. And receivers in your get
And Jacksonville goes up.
A drop pass. And Dawson is 9 of 12.
You know, I work with a guy at the power plant. He was born on October 9th. I'm looking at my Facebook friends list now. I think Terrence has had enough.
Listen, October's the best month out of the whole damn year anyway.
That's because you were born in October as well.
Yes.
You're not a Libra, though, so you're different.
No, which makes it even better.
No, I don't know about that.
Scorpios are awesome.
Oh, yeah. I prefer the Aries, and I think you're outnumbered on this board. Because just 2 of us are Aries.
Yeah, that's okay. Scorpion beats a lamb every time.
ready, set. 56. Check 56. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
We got this.
What's on the Trivium channel? Live at Brixton Theater. What the Dead Man Say. 2 days ago. Trivium.
First time.
I am the band Trivium. What did the man say? Lead him to me. I'm not gonna catastrophist. I'm not gonna play it now because I don't want to get any of your games banned, but we're playing a band's music.
Oh my God, another incomplete pass thrown by Lynn Dawson. He's 11 for 15.
Wow.
He's playing the playoff teams.
And there's a completed pass down to a 4.
Third
and goal.
Amanda is not helping out though.
Oh, the microphone on this thing.
Why can I not find birthdays?
Birthdays for what?
Oh, I'm out.
Events.
Just looking at events over. It's not letting me go past like August.
No, you gotta do it on a device, on a laptop or PC, not.
Oh my goodness! Should have been an interception.
No. This is an oh, come on. Can't download it? Oh, it's made for kids. They don't let you download it. There's a TV special on the channel Kobe E. Blanchett. Garfield Has 9 Lives, 1988 TV special. Full movie. It's an hour long. But they made it for kids, so you can't download it, which I don't get. Why did YouTube think...
The Kansas City Chiefs tried a fake field goal, and it got stopped for no gain.
Sounds like my fake punt attempt against Phantom. That was in the first game, I believe.
I think so. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, everything. It all blurs.
It all blurs together. Terrible throw.
So the good news is Bobby Bell's there to stop the quarterback.
I watched highlights from the Packers and Chiefs from 1973. Bobby Bell had an interception. Actually, it was October, but it was not nice. Bobby Bell had an interception. I think it was October 14th, and he ran it back 40 yards before they tackled him. Here's another video just uploaded. It's the channel The Classic Sports, by the way, which started this. October 9th, 1987. Promos for Falcon Crest and After Some... That's not sports. The name of the channel is Classic Sports. Then they started into other dates, so they must be done with her October 9th, which...
You were never done with October 9th. October 9th is done with you.
Yeah. Jimmy Kimmel's quarantine monologue. I will not be watching that.
Yeah. Unless you want to lose some brain cells.
I watched the other day the very first Man Show and remembered how much I enjoyed him.
Oh, the Man Show was fantastic back in the day. And I still enjoy Adam Carolla. Yeah.
Problem is, I can't believe that show, how both of those guys went to opposite ends of the freaking spectrum.
Well, because one actually continued to work hard and have to, he wasn't just handed everything, and the other one got on Fox NFL Sunday with his comedy routine, and the next thing, all of these doors opened for him, and everything was handed to him.
And I think he got married too, and I'm pretty sure that
he was dating.
Jimmy Kimmel was Colin Kaepernick.
Well, he was with Sarah Silverman, so.
Well, that explains a fucking lot.
Yeah. That happens. I mean, it is what it is. Let him eat cake on October 9th.
They're running it. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
You know what? I think I figured it out. October 9th is going to be the date of the rapture.
Keep playing.
What the fuck?
50 go. 70 Indy.
Oh, McLeod can't come up with the catch.
So just so you know where we are here at the towards the end of the second quarter, with 50 some odd seconds left in the quarter, the Chiefs went for a fake field goal at 4th and goal from 5, missed it. The Buccaneers went 3 and out, and now the Chiefs have marched all the way down to the 35-yard line with 15 seconds left and no timeout.
Not yet.
Don't you love how John talks over you?
And for some reason, the Chiefs went for a run play. Well, you know, when we do these multi-broadcasts, everybody talks over everybody. So the score at halftime is the 13 and whatever, or 11 and whatever Chiefs 7, and the 5-7-1 Buccaneers 0. At halftime, the Eagles are beating the Seahawks 20-14. 7-6 Eagles at the 2-11 Seahawks. Then in Washington, the Cincinnati Bengals are losing, have lost to the Washington Redskins 35-7. Sonny Jurgensen threw for 263 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Sonny Jurgensen, who wore number 9.
And lastly, the New Orleans Saints are playing the Carolina Panthers sometime today, 2-10 at 1-12.
Just the lone touchdown accounting for all the scoring. A tight one. 7-0 is the score. And for the call in the second half, we send it back to our broadcast team of Brandon Cotton and Charles
It's been a mile out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Oilers have no timeouts left. Down by 4. Minute 9 left. Landa, organize. Come back.
You'll win.
No, Landa's been throwing interceptions for no particular reason.
Well, the Raiders just scored to make it 6-3 over the New York Jets.
And these nice receivers can't hold on to a fucking ball for the life of them.
The Browns won 41-7.
Abner Hayes up the middle for 8 yards. Yeah, the Browns are going to be a one-and-done team.
Well, you're going to have to host a wild card, right?
Yep.
Upfield, come on.
The Raiders,
17-3,
Chargers.
Cowboys over Ravens.
So the wild card potentials right now: Raiders, Chargers, Patriots, Bills.
If the Raiders win one more game, then that eliminates a lot of teams.
Yeah.
And there's the interception to end the game. The Oilers have fucking successfully lost the game for themselves. They will drop to 8-6 and fuck themselves out of anything playoffs.
The Oilers were still alive? Wow, I didn't know that.
They're 8-5 anyway. I don't know if they're still alive, but
No, 8-6 they won't be.
8-6 they won't be.
8-6.
Because their division's gone. The Colts have already clinched it. So.
And the worst wild card team will be 11-5.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta be able to win at least 11 games to make the playoffs in the AFC,
Now,
with the exception of the AFC East.
You'd still be alive. In the AFC, you'd still be alive. The
Yeah.
Lions are still alive.
Yeah.
And the Giants, too.
Still. That's still a good pause over there. His left hand is going through his left thigh. Jaguar was in Well, that's all she wrote for the Oilers, so yeah.
And you're down to the one where you gotta wear double white jerseys.
Yeah.
You guys don't know why we're doing that. In 1964, most of the NFL teams wore white at home, including the Lions. Or was it the Vikings are at home? No, the Lions.
Oh no, I take that back. The Oilers were 5 and 8. They were
the Lions host, the Vikings show up, or vice versa. I don't know which one it is, but the other team shows up with their white jerseys. So for the first half, both teams are in white. Lions at Vikings. So the first half, both teams were in white. At halftime, the Vikings changed into their purple jerseys. So if you go onto that website we use to determine who wears what, the jerseys on the Vikings actually keep changing color in the graphic.
So what
so we're gonna
at halftime. I gotta.
You don't have to. You could just play it through, but you should be both in white. If you want to, stop the game at halftime. Stop the game at halftime, and then you'll be in modern uniforms in the second half. Since you're playing the computer, it should work, but that's a gamble that if you want to take.
And it's about ready to be 14-0 Kansas City over.
Because then the game will put you both in modern uniforms, and the Vikings will automatically be in purple because that's what they wear for.
You know, the AFC South was pretty shitty.
I don't think so.
You're the only team in there that has a record.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
Otherwise,
yes.
The Jags were 3-11.
No. But that's the way that's supposed to be with the Jags and Texans. They're not supposed to be doing it. Well, it looks like the Oilers are going to win this watch party game.
Yeah, right now, the NFC North. Packers locked that up. Bears are in 10-4. But they're not even actually secured yet. The Lions and the Vikings are both at 8-5.
So this is a big game. Lions and Vikings.
The Eagles are at 7-6. The Rams are 8-5. Don't have to worry about anybody out of the NFC South. Because the Bucs are going to get in.
Who are the Packers playing their last two games? What school, the deaf and blind, are they playing?
Packers got the Lions in week 16.
Oh, okay. Go the Lions.
And Panthers in week 17.
Of course.
Let's go, boys! Bring it up!
That.
Ready, break. Single receiver, single receiver. Hey, you're running out over there. Single receiver. Big grip, big grip.
The Packers? At best, if I won both games. But division games are not easy, especially when it's human versus human. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I only had one left. And the Cowboys are 14-0, right?
Yes, when I play the Redskins, we all know how hard that's going to be. And then I lose control where I have the Rams and the Cowboys. And I am sure that the computer is not going to let the Cowboys go 60-0.
Not the way things have been going. The Leicester team always seems to win, unless it's the Bills involved, and then they lose every one of them. And in Week 17, the Bills and Colts play. Because the Bills will be fighting to win the division probably, and I'll stumble, lose to the Colts, who the game will be meaningless for.
Which means you only have 3 teams in the playoffs as opposed to 4.
I'm trying to be the first to win 4 divisions, okay? That's my dream. I'm not going to win the Super Bowl because the Cowboys are steamrolling everybody, but... And meanwhile, the Cowboy owner is complaining about how good my teams are. He's undefeated.
The Packers.
Yes, who have a loss.
Yes,
to the Bears.
You have the Packers. There's only like 7,000 stars or X's on your team.
Right. The Packers will end up losing to the Cardinals in the playoffs.
Well, that doesn't bode well. Because your Cardinals, if they lose, they just have the game start over.
Secret weapon.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I know you're not pushing the button, but I'm just saying the computer's like, I don't like this. Restart.
Cardinals are losing. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, because the Cardinals are 10-4, but they really should be 9-5 or 8-6. I don't think I would have come back in that Patriot game, but I'm pretty sure I could have come back in the 49er game. Like I said, I'm almost positive I was about to throw a touchdown pass. Charlie Johnson was not throwing as badly on the deep balls as he did in the second game.
Well, it's fourth quarter, and the Chiefs are beating the Buccaneers 14-0, and they're about ready to score again.
Come on, set. 10-2 stop.
The last 2 weeks, Blanda has thrown 6 interceptions.
So he's having a good week.
And somehow I've gone from listening to Oilers, John's Oilers and Jaguars to highlights of the New England Buffalo game.
Jeez.
Real life New England Buffalo game.
Why?
I have no idea.
I'm sure it was a Patriot win, knowing the way things are going.
Auto-played next. Oh my goodness, there was an interception? There was an interception thrown by Lynn Dawson. Tom Minter picked it off. Wasn't Tom Minter a real player?
Yes. I believe he played for the Bills and Broncos at one point. If that's the guy I'm thinking of.
So it's still only 14-0. Will the Buccaneers turn this into points? Well, there's a 20-yard completed pass.
Let's go! Let's go!
This drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials.
What's the Colts record?
11-3, I want to say.
So you can go 13-3.
Watch left! Watch left! Watch left! Man, let's get some pass. Ready!
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I've actually got my game loaded up now, so I can look up stuff myself.
The top 2 sack quarterbacks in the league. Landa, 1.
That's because aren't they like the top 2 passers in the league too?
Pretty close.
Is that something you're proud of, John?
A little bit. Yeah, they are the top 2 passers.
And say if you drop back and throw the ball all the time, the chances are you're going to get sacked.
Well, the top 2 passers have 3,400 yards each. Number 3 has 3,390. It has almost 20, well, almost 30 sacks less. That's why Tittle. I got the top 3 passers in the league right now.
My goodness. I just lost the game, and we're just friends. So she's able to start the next game and plays a 55-point word right off the fucking bat.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, what the hell?
My best win ever was 104 points, and I can't remember what the fuck it was.
I played 101 point word. I believe the word was quit. I don't know. I have a V and an X in this game and a Z, so I can come back, but I just gotta play them right.
Well, the Buccaneers are going for it. 4th and 15. Oh, long pass, and it's batted in the air and incomplete.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Big score.
Lynn Dawson, 24-30, 290 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions.
Ready. 18 Gators.
Really?
They can't hang with us.
Okay.
What?
Our words is friend game.
Oh. Jeez, what was that?
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike.
No, I haven't seen it yet. I'm still trying to play off word besides, but get some point for it.
When are we doing Bills and Rams?
Depending on the length of my watch party tomorrow, which I can look up in a minute, we can do it after that. Pretty sure it's going to be 49ers Giants. I just got to look up and see how long it is. We can even do it during it. I don't have to be glued to the laptop just because I'm hosting.
Okay.
In fact, I've gotten to a point where I hardly comment nowadays. I just let the other guys do their commenting, and especially in non-football stuff. But I really don't know what I'm doing with that shit anymore.
60 Pittsburgh. Mike 56. Get it.
Just wasted
This
that.
must be a Bills fan town because now we're looking at Bills and Eagles.
From this past season,
I think so.
Eagles won that game. That was the one game the Bills weren't in.
I think it's just highlights of all the good Bills plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one frickin' team I wanted you guys to beat, and you couldn't do it.
No, we weren't even in that. We were in every other game. Could have, there was one way or another you could have won each game except that one.
Here we go, G. All day. Ready? You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Ready? Here comes the ball.
Well, now it's up to the Redskins.
70 Indy. That's it, baby. We go Go now.
2-minute warning. This game's almost over.
Left. Like a screen. Big Griffin. Hustle. Right there. Go.
Let's see how long. I can't believe it's after midnight. It's after midnight here in the East Coast, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Sack the Future on the Tears 89 channel.
Slacker.
We're now talking about October 10th, too, by the way.
You got 10 points for dumb.
Yeah, right.
10 at the
That's
47.
dumb.
Yep.
13. Okay, the 49ers-Giants game is 3 hours, 7 minutes. Yeah, we're going to have to play during the game because there's no way. I got double Saturday and Sunday. I can't stay up for that long. Dumb.
That's a change too.
30 base. Watch.
Good job. There.
4th and 4. Game's almost over here.
Go! 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it started.
And dropped incomplete. Kansas City has the ball.
Check. Watch 54. I'm coming after you. Check, nickel.
Are you kidding me?
Eagles beat the Seahawks 42-28.
When was this video done? August 29th, 07. It's not me. There's a watch party going on right now. Creepy Joe Biden watch party.
Ooh, I gotta watch that. Family friends falling asleep all the time.
Well, this whole video is about him rubbing and smelling hair. And we've already had a sexual pervert as a president. Do we really need a creepy one now?
I'm sure the plan now is just to get him elected, and whoever the vice president is will be taking over inside of 90 days if elected. That's the current plan.
You don't think it was a coincidence that town hall talk between Hillary and Biden?
Can't imagine Hillary Clinton do that. That would piss off everybody under the age of 40 in the Democratic Party.
I know several people who are anti-Trump who are not voting this year. They've already told me because they don't have any faith in Joe Biden and they're not going to vote for Trump. And I think you're going to see that a lot too.
Well, I mean, that's kind of one reason. I still argue that's one reason. By the way, it's 17-0. That's one reason why Trump won in 2016, because a lot of the younger kids who would have voted for Bernie, weren't going to vote for Hillary.
Yeah.
And I think the same thing's going to happen this year.
Oh, even more so.
Especially if there's any truth to this sexual assault thing. I'm sure it's going to get buried by the press, but...
And now you just got your video taken there.
Yeah. How do they know I'm not a closet Biden supporter?
Yeah, right.
Big River.
You never realize how antisocial you are until there's a pandemic and your life doesn't really change that much. Especially if you're an essential worker.
Oh, I've been telling my friends all along since I've been working every day. I've been saying that my quarantine life is no different than my regular life, which means my regular life is pretty sad and pathetic.
Dee. John? Dee? Use it in a sentence. I just noticed the first word you played. And I'm waiting for you to play the second one. Dee.
And the final from Kansas City, Missouri, the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 17-0, which means the Kansas City Chiefs probably have earned at least a wild card spot in the playoffs now.
It wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defense.
And the Buccaneers are now 5-8-1, which means they still haven't clinched the division.
You guys are nails out there.
So, anyway.
Oh, we were just talking about the end of his game there.
Thanks for not watching. And come on back sometime soon.